fantasy rant was interrupted because I beat the stage so quickly. So, yeah, you will see Suwako soon, so relax, Suwako fans. Should be a water stage, an annoying one. Anyway, to the Final Fantasy rant I was having that last time, it's, I think 9 was the real last game for me, because from what I remember reading was the guy, I don't remember his name, I apologize to, like, hardcore, old fags of Final Fantasy that I did, but he was, like, pretty much, he was the magic of the series. He's the guy who, like, yeah, this is what we will do, and this is what we won't do, you know? He was that guy, and I recall that he originally said, well, 9's going to be the last one. Nine's it. There's going to be no more Final Fantasies after this. And 9, he wanted to, because Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, for those of you who, for those of you who give a shit, wow, man, there's 3 times I could have got that and I couldn't get it. For those of you who give a shit, Final Fantasy 4, like, pretty much all the way to Final Fantasy 6, they had that, like, medieval, Middle Ages feel to it. I guess I can't get that without the fucking Miko suit. I mean, I'm sure I can, but there we go. Pretty much 1 through 6 had that Middle Ages thing, castles and the Empire and all that. Final Fantasy 7, and by the way, I like Final Fantasy 7. It's a good game, but I do hate people who think that's the only good game in the series, or even worse, like stupid like kids and shit who think that's the first fucking game. I've actually met people who thought Final Fantasy 7 was the first game. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, you have, Final Fantasy 7 changed it because they added all that technology. Well, 6 kind of did too, but 7 was more like that. Like, they tried to, you know, get rid of that some more. And, you know, in 7 and then 8 even more so. They went to like this new technology, keeping with the times, I guess, kind of thing. I'm gonna keep this all the way. And you know, then 9 went back to the medieval thing. 9 went back to that, and not a bad thing. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Seriously, not saying it's a bad thing. Wow, can I not get that? No, I mean, Suwako suited. Or Miko Orb. Miko suit. I probably needed that thing somewhere. Like in Mario All-Stars. I'm not sorry. Mario World. Okay, that's sucked. Well, it didn't suck because I didn't die, but let me get Miko Orbs only because to get those that star. But I'm missing one other star. I'm assuming it's a hidden exit. Well, I think one Miko Orb will do it. For now. So, I heard that Final Fantasy 9 was going to be the last one. That's it. It's over. And great. You know, I went back to old school and it tried. And, you know, it like went to old school, yet it kept some, you know, it added some stuff that at the time, that in the days of the Super Nintendo and shit, they couldn't really do. So it's like, I guess... I don't know. You can argue and say that was like his vision of what the Final Fantasy series should be. That is the definitive game, in my opinion. You know, at least that's how I perceive that he saw it. I'm trying to empathize. I don't know. You could agree or disagree with me. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to get into arguments with people about that. But I think I know what I was saying. Probably down there. Anyway, yeah, and then I guess the company Square's like, no, you gotta, it's back there somewhere. Just don't know where it is. It's probably in there. Are you fucking serious? Where the hell is it? I'm missing a fucking star, but where the hell is it? That's that one, and that's that one. So there has to be somewhere there. Ah. We could do that easily with Suwako. Sorry. So then I guess the company was like, well, make another one. Final Fantasy's so great, blah, blah, blah. Fine. He made Final Fantasy 10. He's like, he didn't want to because he thought 9 was the last one. That was the definitive one, and blah, blah, blah. But he did it. He did 10. And 10, in my personal, honest opinion, it is not my favorite Final Fantasy, but I think it's the best one. 10 is undoubtedly the best one. 10 broke so many, like, fucking barriers and just... They went ape shit with 10. They, you know, all the graphics were beautiful, the game was beautiful, the story was beautiful, and again, the exception of Wakka's annoyance, but even then, I think even Wakka was an important character in the end of it. At the end of the day, Wakka was important because you needed that annoying religious idiot who he was basically a Christfag, and you needed him. You needed him to, like, and he, you know, you play 10 and X2, you know, he, like, pretty much realized, oh shit, I was wrong, I'm stupid. And give or take a little is what happens. And, yeah, and then 10 was a great game, and then I was like, well, make another one. I think Square just wanted to see how long they could make him make another one, and they said, fuck it, I'm out of here. Fuck you guys. And then that's, you know, when it fell apart. I believe 12 was the last one he was involved in, but, like, still missing a fucking star. Oh, my... Oh, I know why. I needed to get the Miko art. And then, okay, and I found the alternate exit. Okay, yeah, I know which one is it, so... Alright, so it shouldn't take much longer, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone out there, apologies for having to play the stage for so many times. If I had the fucking Suwako suit, I could fucking breeze through this stage. But we don't see it quite yet. So... Yes, and I believe 12 was the last one he's involved, but not the director. I think the last one he directed, I think, was... I believe, yeah, he was the director, if I'm not mistaken. But I believe the last one he, like, was, like, fully involved was 10. I don't think even X2. Maybe X2, I don't know, but... And, I know that I know I said earlier that the last decent game they made was Tactics Advance 2, then 12 came and told us shit. And 12 is shit, and Tactics Advance 2 is decent. But, and it corrected a lot of the bullshit that made Tactics Advance 1 an annoying game. Like, about the laws and all that shit. But I think 12 came out before Advance 2. I really don't know as far as that's concerned. And I said something, by the way, like a few months ago. It was one of the last times I've been shopping for. Oh, God. Really? That's when you decide to fucking... No. We're not gonna do stupid this time. Oh. Smoke. Well, not really. That's not really a secret. It's more like good timing. Yeah, finally. Fuck. I hate the water stages without the Suwako suit because they're so fucking slow. But yeah, one thing before I leave, one thing I didn't think I'd ever say, I saw the Final Fantasy 12 limited edition, like, box set and whatever, and, you know, when I was a Final Fantasy fag, I would have been like, hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking get them and spend hundreds and hundreds on that shit. I saw it was cheap, it was like 20 bucks, and I was like, I don't want this shit, fuck it, I could spend my money on better things, like Disgaea, you know, Persona, any Shin Megami Tensei game. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again.